What's up, guys? Happy Fridays. TGIF for some. Let's see what's going on with the market today. Let me see. We got Tesla down 3.3% for the day. CCL has been down lately a lot ever since that retail run up. CCL has given back a lot of gains from 25 to 22s, which kind of makes sense. I mean, Cruise is not back or anything. TSN's also given some gains today. American Airline as well. A lot of the travel industry giving back the gains that it got last week. From Booking.com doing really good. So all the travel industry was like, oh, we gooch, But it was not the case. Just because the middleman was doing good doesn't mean all the other guys are doing good. So Delta Airlines, while a lot of them coming back down pretty hard, could have been good shorts in these days. Oh, NOC, huge drop from the earnings last time. Raytheon's coming back down. Boeing, Lockheed Martin, a lot of crazy stuff. Cardinal Health actually moved back up today. If you guys are dividend investors, you would know the stock. Huge dividend player. MasterCard moving back up. PayPal looks like we could be finding that bottom at 200s off that psychological level yesterday. So some stuff looking interesting. Some of the big guys are starting to show reversal to the upside a little bit. What's up, Ian? What's going on? We have Apple having a green close today. We got Microsoft having a nice reversal to the upside. Alphabet, Google up 2% for the day. Amazon as well, 1.5%. Facebook, aka the Meta platforms, up a lot today as well. So Netflix too. A lot of the FANGs are doing really, really good today. Yo, Jawa. This guy, man. This guy. What a beast. If you guys got into GGPI, make sure to thank this guy because he came on the platform. He talked about it a little bit. He was like, yo, check it out. This looks pretty interesting. We looked at it. We were like, yo, why not? Why not? No brainer. Especially around the $10 mark. But, I was anticipating to sit on that for a while. I was like sitting there. I was like, I could sit on this for a month. I could sit on this for 2 months. I could probably sit on this till February because the acquisition wasn't for a long time, but yo, it's popping. And we got in pretty early too. I think we got in around like the 1050 range, right? Super cheap, man. That was a good area to get in. So thank you for stopping by and mentioning that to us, man. I like the company. I seen a lot of commercials for them and stuff, so. Roblox did go crazy today, man. What I tell you, metaverse, man. I think Roblox also went crazy because Facebook went crazy, and Facebook I'm pretty sure Facebook had the official name change today to like metaverse. So it bought more hype and like everything metaverse related is going today. Like even the crypto. Let me show you. Crypto market all red, right? Crypto market was like red, But look at the metaverse coins. And we just talked about this yesterday too. That if you guys want to make some dumb money, get rich, crypto. We have Mana coin, which is Decentraland. It's a metaverse coin. Went up almost 20% today. Sandcoin had a nice recovery too as well. Coming off the bottom. So very big moves today, man. Big moves today. The whole metaverse thing, man, with Facebook is carrying these guys very, very hard. What's up, SkySense? You want to get shop? Could shop continue running after the dip and rip an all-time high breakout? Volume looks high. It closed over supply zone, all-time high. Okay, we check it out. Spotify up 10%, Ian says. Very nice. What a monster move. Did it move after hours? I'm not seeing a 10% move here. Gotta restart this. Oh, Shopify? Yeah. SNDL? Sure, we can definitely do that. So let's add these to the list. We got Shopify, we got SNDL. What else we got? Are there any other tickers you guys want to check out? See what market imbalance is today. No data on that. Market imbalance was on close was 750 million to the sell side. GGPI hitting $13 after hours. A lot of big moves today, huh? SPY was almost 1.1 billion to the sell side today, but they recovered it a little bit at the end of the day. So I guess like people are definitely taking profit, man, but the market wanted to grind up higher. Etsy had a big move today. Etsy had a 7.8%, 7.48% move today as well, too. So let's take a look at Shop. Wow. What a move. So Shopify moved past the all-time high at, what was that, 1646? Where did we close at for Shopify? Close at 1669. Oh my gosh. That's a monster move, man. That's a big move. Oh yeah. I don't know why, but they said that Shopify is doing some, apparently they're also doing some metaverse stuff too. I don't know how though, or what, but I did see a little bit. Kip sent me this graph today that was talking about all the metaverse stocks from some other person. Let me see if I can find that message. Maybe that Kip sent me that message. Oh yeah. So Kip sent me this message today, and these are apparently like all the stocks that are like, you know, if you want to invest in the metaverse, invest in these stocks, and they're Metaport, Google, NVRS, Meta, Microsoft, NVIDIA, U for Unity, Roblox, RBLX, and Shopify. I don't know how Shopify is related though. Audiobooks. So apparently those are all the stocks that are like, you know, for like social media people to get into MetaFi, and you know, all these stocks obviously ran big time because of it. But I'm not seeing the news articles for it though. I'm not seeing how like they're going to achieve that. Maybe they just threw Shopify there for fun and see where it goes. But usually if there's anything I notice when these big tickers, when they break all-time highs, they usually break a little bit higher. So we could have a possible pattern here. You know, it just broke that 1649 level or 1650 level, let's say, right? I could see us going next level would be like 1752s, depending on how long or what time frame we go to hit it. But that could be an interesting move too. Usually when there's enough momentum, enough volume to take it, it usually goes higher. So kind of like over here, we had huge momentum and volume that picked it up from the earning day and it just carried it up. So that's gonna be an interesting play. It's 1650 right now. Damn, I wish I was doing the stream during market open. Then we could have looked at some plays for it. You know, we could have looked at some degen situations. What's up, Cloud? Great question, man. Very smart question. Um, it's all gonna be built. It's all built into the formula and how I swing trade and stuff like that. So you know, it's pretty close to the 4 hour, but I have my own reasoning for it. But once we release our script, we're gonna release our swing trading script really soon. It's gonna come with the whole money flow and everything too as well. So when all that stuff gets released, it's gonna be very juicy. We'll do some mentoring for them, and I'll explain a little bit more about how the time frames helped us in terms of swing trading, day trading, and how it helps understand these indicators as well. So like this over here is kind of like the money flow indicator. We got this triangle pointing up, kind of signaling a crossover over here. You know, this is just lighting up. So anytime it lights up, it's like, yo, money is coming in. Like, you know, the market makers are coming in with their money, and that's usually pretty bullish. So like kind of like over here, let's say you took that trade right here, right? Where is that? Let me see. So let's just point this up, right? So say you took that trade right there. So that's when it first light up. The triangle first light up right here. So you see that triangle first and light up right here. And Shopify was still pretty red, right? But you see like money makers coming in. Their money flow is coming in and stuff, the MMs. And next day it shows a doji, and the day after that blew up. So that's why, you know, it's very, very interesting, because a lot of times when you see the MM come in, that's when the move happens. So they like to get in on the low and then they sell on the top. It's gonna be interesting stuff. But if we think Shopify is going to 1750, let me see if it's cheap enough to make a play for it. What do you guys think is gonna hit 1750? Probably in a week or two, right? 2 weeks maybe, I would say. 1750. Oh, kind of expensive, man. So if you do a bull call spread, and you buy the 1740 to 1750, it will cost you like $355 and could potentially make 645. But realistically, if we're just looking to target 1750, we're only gonna make like 189 unless we go shorter time frame. Let's see if we can build butterfly for this. Butterflies are pretty good if you get the timing correct. So we're looking for 1750s, right? So we're gonna make that the middle range. Oh shoot, so expensive, man. It costs zero money to do it. Actually, I don't even think we can play a butterfly on Shopify, because the liquidity is too bad. It's one of those things that you just watch from the sideline, man. I mean, you can trade shares, but it's so hard to do options. This guy, man, telling me I'm muted. This guy. You're muted. Gonna mute you, man. Somebody mute this guy. Young Bull, come back here, man. But yeah, that would be pretty interesting. I could see that move up. What's a naked? I mean, you could play naked too, but it's hella expensive too. It's very tricky to play Shopify, man. Any of these big ticker is very, very hard to play. So let's put that in here. Next one is SNDL. Whoa, what a big move. What the hell? I didn't see this. I actually was trying to I actually had some shares of SNDL and I was trying to wheel them. I was trying to sell some calls against it. So hopefully they failed today on this big move up. I was trying to sell the dollar calls. They were like literally worthless yesterday. So I had to go like a few months out, but oh, TLRY acquisition. Yo, if they get acquired by Tilray, man, I would actually be very disappointed. Because I already have shares of Tilray. I don't need any shares of SNDL. And in addition to that, if they acquired them, I feel like I don't know. I don't feel like they would even make a lot of money because this company is like more like a penny stock, more like a pump and dump kind of stock, you know. So like I don't think like their fundamental and financials are as great as people want them to be for an acquisition. But you know, sometimes news drive or a rumor drives the stock up. Check earnings. Yeah, you can check earnings. Let's see. I can't imagine it being really good though. Whoops. Oh, so they had earnings today. They said they reported their financial operational result Thursday for the third quarter ended September 30, revealing net earnings of 11.3 million for the period. I think this is actually a loss. It's not even a gain because over here is parentheses in red. In July, the Calgary-based company they acquire another company. They're also picking up some liquor company as well. So net revenue was up, 57% increase sequentially, 12% year over year. Net revenue has declined though. Oh, they're doing a stock buyback too, so that's probably what's driving the price up a lot today. The stock buyback is pretty bullish. I mean, the company's market cap is 1.48 billion. They said they're doing like 100 mil in Canadian dollars buyback. So that's like, that's a reasonable percentage. That's probably why it moved like pretty big today. What's the options chain like? I can't even find it. The options chain might even be invalid at this point. Is it GTTNQ now? It's if it is, it's probably invalid at this point. Let me see. What else we have? SNDL. Oh yeah, that was SNDL. Let me see. We have some yo, this trend line actually almost hitting perfectly a little bit here. So we had a nice move up already. I think it can move a little bit further to the dollar trend line. It has done that quite a few times before. There's some resistance in the dollar, probably psychological level as well, and then that could potentially be a resistance unless it can break over it. Scale. LVS. Let's check that out. Damn, some of you guys got scammed by this company SNDL before, haven't you? So LVS, kind of like the cruises, the airlines that we just talked about, right? So last week was an extremely bullish week for the reopening sectors, the travel sectors and stuff like that, right? So that includes everything from airlines, right? Like here, like airlines, we got AAL, we got like CCL cruises, we got hotels, and we got like what else we got, and casinos, right? They all like reopening plays and whatnot. So a lot of the stuff ran last week because bookings.com had a really good earnings, and as they should, a lot of people are booking and things like that, and it just kind of drove the whole sector a little bit wild. But they only had great earnings because they're the middleman. They don't really they don't get affected as hard, and they benefit a lot when people are starting to travel more. So people looked at it like, oh, so bullish. Let me buy all the airlines, let me buy all the cruise companies and stuff. But it still doesn't change the fact that a lot of cruise companies lost money. A lot of them are still struggling and things like that. So that's why there's some of them coming back down. Like the ones that aren't doing that great, they're coming back down a little bit. So Las Vegas saying great rejection off that area right here on the moving average, and coming back down. So that was a nice little rejection there, moving back down a little bit. Hard to say. Could potentially come back to 36. Could potentially come back to 36 around there. Or it could build its short-term support. Who knows? But I would say I would say next level is probably 36.5. That's probably what we look for by the dip. So if you guys are new, check out the spreadsheet here. Oh snap! It is, you could start a position. I did consider starting this position before. It's pretty cheap. Is at a reasonable area. Could start this position. I'll go a little bit further out to like January if you want to. Both reasonable risks. Maybe now I'll start like something a month out. Give us enough time, you know. 70 to 80 is pretty cheap. By December 17th, maybe. They had a good earnings. I like the earnings. Riot. Let's check out Riot. Quick. Riot's been moving up. It's hard to say. On one hand, you could say Riot should be worth somewhere around here to here, right? Like on one hand, you could say they should be coming back to like these higher levels, like 67s, give or take, because that was the highs that Riot had in February. So Bitcoin, where's the all-time high for Bitcoin? So all-time high for Bitcoin was like in March, as you can see, March, February, right? And Bitcoin's already broke that, so you would think that Riot would eventually come back to the area. But I think Riot's been struggling a little bit because they already did share dilution. There's other factors going into it and stuff. So they could eventually come back to that level, but I feel like Bitcoin would have to get over 70K. So right now Bitcoin is kind of bearish, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see this come back down on Monday, maybe to like the $40 area. That might be another area to start position if you're bullish. And then, if you think crypto will continue to run, obviously you would be bullish in this. You would think this will continue to run. So I probably look for that range. If that happens, that's great. If it doesn't happen, damn, you're gonna have to move on to something else. But yeah, Riot should be hitting these levels at 66. What's up, Mass Appeal? How you doing? Yes, they did have to share dilution though. Anthony, are you bullish on Riot? Are you bullish on crypto? I could look at a play for it if you want. So let's think here for a second, right? Let's assume crypto is extremely bullish. and we expect to see like crypto break to all-time highs, right? Let's say Bitcoin 100K, Bitcoin 100K, right? We want to see it hit all-time highs, and when would that when would that happen? When would that happen? If it was me, I'd probably say it would happen somewhere between now to like New Year's, right? Because like we would assume a lot of people are gonna get a buttload of Christmas bonus. Like a lot of people are gonna get bonuses at the end of the year. Anytime between Christmas to like February, that's when like a lot of bonuses go out. Some people's bonus go out in February if they're like corporate, and sometimes corporate delays the bonus a little bit. But most of the time, you know, you assume like people get a buttload of extra money around the Christmas time, you know, holiday season and stuff. So if we had that run, probably gonna expect something to happen by January 21st of 2022. So if Bitcoin were to make a move to 100K, this would be the time. This would be the time. So if that happens, I could easily see Riot go from 40, you know, let's say $45 to $85, $40 move. Easy. I could see that easy, man. If Bitcoin makes that big move up, right? So if that that's true, if the bubble doesn't pop, that's indeed very true. And none of us are financial advisors, right? So if the bubble doesn't pop, that could very well be true. And if that happens, we can see that move from 45 to 85. That's a $40 move. If you want to make a bet on it, it will cost you $595. And that could potentially net you $3,400 if that move happens by January 2022. So that's a pretty interesting play that I would say that's a way that you could play it. Another way you can play it, let me see how the butterfly looks. What is that? We're looking for a move to like 66 easily, right? Butterflies are usually pretty cheap too if you time it correctly. So let's say I'm a dummy. I think it can move to the 60, 65, 66 range. So here's another possible play you could do. If Bitcoin moves, you can open a butterfly. It costs $110, a little bit cheaper than the other one, but you can make 100% on it pretty easily as well. If it moves from this range right now to $66, you open this butterfly from 55, 65, and 70. So you buy this 55, you buy the 70, and you sell the 65, right? It's going to cost you around $110. If it makes that move anytime to $66 between now to January, you would double your position. You would essentially easily double your money. So another pretty interesting move there. I'll put that there in case you guys want to check it out. And then, like I said before, if you guys are new, the access to the spreadsheet is over here. That's possible, man. It's interesting. Who knows? Crypto is so volatile right now. Nobody really know. Like even today, I was looking at Bitcoin. It looks like it was breaking down, and next thing you know, broke back up, right? So it was like bear gang. It was looking hella bearish, man, and then it came back up. So it's kind of weird. Very hard to predict sometimes. But it is very, very high on the RSI side, though. Extremely overbought. What else are we looking at, boys? So then we got the signing on Monday for the infrastructure bill. I'm curious to see how that plays out, because that could be something that's very interesting to like some of the Dow Industrial Jones sector. Wow, AMD big move today, 140 to 147, all-time highs. When is TSM going to make this move? So a lot of things are seeing big recovery today, man, moving back very well. But if the infrastructure bill pass, I can see some pretty interesting things. I could see like Caterpillar coming back to its new time highs. And I could see like, I could potentially see Caterpillar bouncing from here at 208 back to like 215s to even higher. John Deere as well, making a big move too. Possibly come back to all-time highs as well, 390s, 400s. Oh yeah, Walmart. Let me see. Man, this stock Walmart, I swear to God, it's like one of the best. It's just so good at disappointing you, man. It's one of the best stocks that fails to succeed, man. It's one of the best disappointments out there. You can always count on them to fail you. So they got ER coming up. I don't know, man. I know some people are bullish on it, but it's kind of hard because they've been struggling to break this top for a while. Every time they get in this range, it's been rejected. Came back down pretty hard. Here as well, came back down pretty hard. Had that good earnings here, came back down. Had another good earnings here, came back down. Every time they have earnings, man, came back down. It's been freaking annoying. Yeah, it's one of the only few stocks I have no clue why it did not want to go this year. It's horrible. I actually have some leaps on Walmart because I thought that at some point or another this year they could make that $30 move and goes to like 180 plus, and my leaps had essentially burned to the core, man. Almost nothing left. So if it does make a big move, that'd be great. If it doesn't, oh wells, man. I'm not looking forward to it anyways. But on the daily chart, I mean, it looks like they kind of bottom, but this is one of those companies where just because they bottom here doesn't mean they can't create more bottoms. So look at this, man. Look at that move down. It's kind of annoying, man. One of the most disappointing stocks ever in my portfolio. I hope I'm wrong. I hope these arrows doesn't come true. Oh snap, you too, man. You too. You got rid of your Walmart as well. I mean, we were looking for Walmart Plus to be successful. I used it. I liked it. It's good. But Oh, that's a while ago, man. Did you get rid of it at the top? Where was December? Oh, baby. You got rid of it at the top over here. Very nice move, man. 150s. What's up, Mario? Oh, we checked out GGPI. Very, very strong move today, man. No worries. I'm just gonna go through some tickers. Let's see what else is going on today. 10-year Treasury is going down. Bonds came down a little bit. And VIX came down too. Maybe market is bullish. Maybe that was the pullback. That was indeed the pullback. Keep an eye out for C. Usually a pretty nice mover. Yup. Yeah, we're very excited. One of the other viewers, Jawa, had us looked at it last time, and once I realized that they were gonna do a special merger with Polestar, I was like, hell yeah, man, let's go. You know, threw some dumb money at it just in case it does blow up, because it's an interesting company. But yeah, it could be like Lucid, LCID. Very good summary, man. Thank you for that. China at resistance again. FXI coming back to this trend line resistance over here. A lot of the China stocks came back to resistance. Oh no. Shake Shack, big spike on earnings, giving some back. The hell? It's weird. Starbucks going red too. What's going on? Nike is going red. Had a lot of companies going red. Oh yeah, LCID earnings is probably gonna drop, man. Oh yeah, DKNG is coming to the buy zone. I like it. 40-50. It's a good area start position. But then again, I said that before. And we got burned. I mean, it depends on where you sell it, honestly. If you had gone in DKNG and you sold and you start the right kind of position, you'd be okay. But if you start like calls, you probably got burned. They're notorious for that. So I do a lot of bull spreads on this, and it worked out pretty well. I might do like a calendar coming back to like the $45 levels. I feel like that could pay off. What's up, Buzzer? How you doing? TTD. Oh, banks finding support today. So some of the banking tickers are going to be pretty interesting. I see Morgan Stanley finding a little support. XOF has been chopping the last few days, finding support. So it might be finally time for PayPal and Visa and MasterCard. That's going to be some stuff for next week. Zen is also having a nice reversal from the bottom as well. Throwing reversal signal. Could see a move back to 110s as well. So a lot of interesting tickers. Every time I touch DKNG, I lose. Oh man, sorry to hear that. That sucks. But yo, I gotta run today, guys. I gotta head out. I'm trying to get a haircut today. And I'll see you guys next time. We'll be back on Monday. We'll take a look at more earnings. We'll do some more gambling. And we'll try to make some more money for the holiday season. All right, guys. Thank you for stopping by today, and have a good night and have a good weekend. Take care.